As an appraiser and a real estate agent, so there's, this is a common question, and it seems like we get so many different answers. So I'd like to know what yours is. When I'm selling a home, what's the best thing that I can do, like to increase the value of my home for the least amount of spend? Like, do I need to put in a new driveway? Do I need to put in a pool or change my kitchen? What do you recommend that we do? Like, what's the most effective thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, first of all, the most important thing is to have the right expectations, because many times you'll only get about a 60% return on what your costs are. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. And especially right now when costs have gone up 22%, it's even more difficult to get that proper return. But some of the things that I would suggest, number one, is adding area. Adding area will always give you a very good return. Now, especially after COVID, everybody wanted the home offices or the area for a separate area for the kids when they were doing the homeschooling and everything. So adding area is very helpful. Also opening up the space. Everybody loves that open space with all that natural light, as long as make sure you never go under that 3 bedrooms when you're opening up that space. And making sure that you do things in the current trends, for instance, using those whites and grays and grages as they now call it. And kitchen is always a fantastic place to work, where you'll get a good return. Adding that kitchen island is a big thing. Also, the countertops, the backsplash, and the appliances. Or if you're in that bathroom, doing that wainscot and doing that tile floor and the fixtures. Or in the laundry room, adding those cabinets. But also remember that it's really important that the person wants to come in the house first to look at it. So taking care of that outside, looking at that curb appeal, power washing that house, painting it, replacing that front door, the garage door, and sprucing up that landscape. That way people are going to feel really confident that the house is really well maintained, and have that appeal and the desire to come in and take a look inside and look at it further.
Well, it's April 2022, and you'd mentioned that you only get, on average, about a 60% return.
Mhm.
And right now the market's so hot. Why would I want to only get a 60% return when I can say, I'm not doing anything to this house? Because if I'm going to spend 10 grand, it's going to make the value of my house go up $6,000. That seems to me like a losing proposition. Why would I even want to do it at all?
Quite honestly, most times it is a losing proposition. Of course, one thing that we do have in our benefit right now is that maybe it'll take you 3, 4, 5 months to complete it. And right now values are appreciating, so you're going to be having that appreciation, which will help. But other than that, you're right. You have the hassle of it, especially we talked about earlier that it's really difficult to get those contractors out. It's really difficult to get the supplies, and they cost so much more that a lot of times it just really doesn't make sense to make those improvements.
Yeah. So even if, like, I hate to say that word ugly, but you might have an ugly kitchen. You're like, I really need to get this kitchen redone so I can sell it. Not necessarily in a hot market, right? Sometimes it's just like, you let the seller, because maybe they want to put in the counters that they want, the cabinets that they want. Maybe they want to do that. They want to spend the $30,000 on their dream kitchen.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Some of the things that might help a little bit, because people really have a problem with the dirty carpet or the paint. Again, just those things are really inexpensive, but it just changes the whole look and the feel of the house. And again, it just makes people realize that, hey, that maybe this house is dated, but look at it, it's really well maintained. So it
Yeah,
just
and
gives them
clean.
that
Clean's
feeling
a
of,
big thing,
yeah,
so
absolutely.
yeah, I think that, yeah, that's personally, if I was in a hot market and I'm looking at homes, I would really, get turned off by something that's completely dirty compared to something that's, it's maybe plain and needs to be changed, but very clean.
Yep, and those type of things might not affect the value, but if people are looking at 2 different houses and they have the same value and one is really clean,
That
and
emotional value, though, that's the
yep,
emotional value,
absolutely,
right?
they're going to choose that one over the other one. So sometimes it might not have a monetary value, but it's going to allow your house to sell a little bit quicker and compete against the other homes in the area. Hi, this is Diana Benson with Benson Appraisals. Thanks for watching our video. If you'd like more information on getting an appraisal or on the general market, please feel free to reach out to us. Our number is 480-926-8528.